Okay, so I ended that video quickly because I had to go eat some food and perk my finger for diabetes, pregnancy diabetes. I found this little thing. So cute. Like that. Anyways, back to what I was saying about YouTube is that I think that what everybody needs to understand is that YouTube has not done much for us as creators and people who upload on their site. You know, a lot of people need to understand that if they want to keep making YouTube a better place, they need to restain what they made this platform to begin with. You know, I feel like YouTube has lost that that part of YouTube that everybody was liking. You know, freedom of speech. You didn't get in trouble for saying certain things. You didn't overstep your boundaries for saying certain things. You know, you could say anything you want, and you didn't feel like you could be attacked any minute. You know, we try as creators to please every certain people who watch our videos. And when we get a strike, that strike turns into a channel that you can't even live stream on. You know, it's like, strike 1, you can't live stream, but you can upload. Strike 2 means no uploads. Strike 3, your channel's gone. You know, they should honestly go back and understand that all those rules that they have put on YouTube is the reason why a lot of creators and a lot of people who are leaving YouTube is because of that. You know, I feel like every day that we have this problem, it just gets worse and worse and worse. And I keep watching other people's videos about this, and people's thoughts about yesterday's shooting. You know, I think that you can't really tell somebody that this is going on in the world because YouTube doesn't have any backup. Basically, they don't have any direct phone call to their centers. They have big centers. They have big buildings, but they don't have a phone number. You know, I get really upset on the fact that I can't even call YouTube and be like, hey, I'm having this problem. Can we try to figure this out? No, but they don't have that. They just have email and everything else. You know, I think that we need to understand more of this is that YouTube needs to learn what is good for us. And, you know, I think that what we have to do is that when we are learning and understanding situations on YouTube, we need to look at the situation other than not looking at the situation. You know, we look at certain situations to have YouTube, you know, not let us have monetization if we don't have this enough view time and this much subscribers. You know, I used to never have that. You know, you could be monetized no matter what. And now you have to have certain things so you can be monetized. You know, there's people who made that happen. And, you know, we as creators got pushed in the corner and said, if you don't have enough subscribers or view times, you're not making any money. So I think a lot of YouTubers have left because of that reason. Or they can't get enough views to get enough money to pay their food bill or their TELUS bill or whatever bill to put food on the table. And that's what we need to understand as creators. Hold on. Teddy, come here. Teddy, come in here now. Teddy, come here. Come in here now. No, get your butt in here. Get your butt in here. You know, we as YouTubers don't have the ability to stand up for ourselves, because there's no number, there's no direct email. We talk to robots basically. You know, if YouTube actually understood that people are getting harassed and bullied and called names and threatened, and there's people who shouldn't be on YouTube but they are, and YouTube doesn't do anything. And that's the problem too, is that we don't have enough a voice for us to stand up to YouTube. And I think this person who did this yesterday, I'm sorry for the families. Again, I'm very sorry for the families who have hurting loved ones in the hospital right now. I'm very sorry. You know, I think the sadder thing is that this person was really upset with YouTube because she was not getting her enough views, and she was getting unmonetized because of the situations. So she drove to California, close to a YouTube building, slept in her car. The police knew about it, and her family even told the police that she hated YouTube and had a problem, and they still didn't do anything. So they had record of why she was around there. And then she shot up the building. You know, it's like, then she killed herself. But still, it's that. And they keep talking about the shooter. They're not talking about the people who actually got hurt at YouTube. And that's what's wrong with the media, too. You know, they just talk about the shooter. They don't talk about people who actually get hurt. And that's the sadder thing, is that somebody at YouTube got hurt at their job. You know, people go to 9-to-5 jobs every day, and, you know, that people who got hurt were at work. You know, they're just like us. But at the same time, YouTube needs to step up and change their game on if they should have a phone line, they should have an actual person emailing you back, not a robot, basically. And, you know, dealing with harassment and people who are harassing you and people who are bullying you and people who are making troll accounts on you, you know, they should be dealt with. But they're not. And that's the problem too, is that so many people who have been taken down, like Charlie Chill, other people, you know, YouTube always agrees with the bully instead of the person who's getting bullied. You know, Truthful Channel was almost there, getting enough views, getting enough subscribers so I could be monetized again. That got taken away from me. And, you know, I think that everybody needs to understand is that we, as subscribers and creators, are losing that because people who bully people or who make money off their subscribers are not getting in trouble. Or people who come in your comments and harass you, but you can't really report it to YouTube because they don't really have a thing for it. When somebody's talking really bad about you online, YouTube doesn't do anything. YouTube basically laughs in your face and says, haha, I don't care. I hope you have a good day. And, you know, at the same time, it's never going to be taken care of until YouTube actually steps in and says, you know what, we should fix this problem. But they don't, because they don't want to fix a problem that's not broken. That's basically how they look at it. You know, they have people who is like robots emailing you back. You know, they make this YouTube platform for anybody who can sign up. And, you know, I think that we need to understand that Twitch has a better... YouTube should learn from Twitch how to build a business. You know, Twitch has rules in situations like harassment and saying if you say this word, you're out, you can't come back. You know, that's what YouTube should have, and Twitch actually has a phone number. YouTube doesn't. You know, I think that people need to understand that we as creators are losing the ability to talk for ourselves and stand up for ourselves because we don't have a voice anymore. Our voice is not there. And you know, I feel like YouTube is going to go down the drain because nobody really wants to make no money on a video, or get no views. You know, I think we need to understand this more, is that we as creators and YouTubers and commenters and subscribers, we need to stand up for ourselves and say, YouTube, you know, this happened yesterday because of a lot of problems that's going on with YouTube. You know, we need to understand that a lot of people got hurt yesterday, and a lot of people, and a girl the shooter who shot herself, she was upset and she didn't like YouTube, what it was doing. You know, I understand that everybody's mad at this woman, but at the same time, it's like, why are you mad at somebody, and you can be mad at that somebody forever? I don't care, but YouTube needs to change a lot and have a number or an email or something so we can actually talk to our person and not fill this forums and wait weeks and weeks to get back to us. You know, that's the problem too, is that you can fill a form and wait, and then they said, if you have one appeal and it's denied, no more appeals to you. It's like, do you not understand that I'm getting harassed, or like I'm getting this and this, and they don't care. They don't care about us. You know, we need to stand up and say what is going on and how we feel about this. You know, we honestly have no ability to say anything because YouTube doesn't have it like Google, where you can call Google to figure out something. They actually have a number. YouTube doesn't. You know, we can't talk to a real person. You know, that's the problem here too, is that we can't even talk to a normal person who actually can set up something and talk to us as a person. But no, we're always talking to robots. You know, I'm very sorry for that families and the people who got hurt yesterday, but at the same time, it's like, it's frustrating on so many levels that, you know, I hear from my people I watch, that they can't upload, they had to upload and delete it because they're not getting enough views, or YouTube didn't monetize their video because of what they post and what the video name was for. You know, we as subscribers and creators, we need to tell them how we feel, but we need to tell them they need to change certain things so we can keep being on YouTube. You know, I don't think they want to keep losing people, but you know, I think it's wrong in so many ways that we have to fight for this. You know, YouTube, they have let so many stupid people come on YouTube and change the rules because they're the people who have changed the rules because they were stupid. You know, that's what we need to understand, is that the people who made this rules change are the reason why we're having these problems now. You know, we never used to have any problems with subscribers or monetization. Ever since these two idiots came on YouTube, we've always had this problem now. And, you know, you have to make it clear to your subscribers that you have this platform to make money for your family. And that's what people need to understand, that you make money so you can afford to do certain things and go on trips and doing certain, you know, this is the reason why people subscribe to your channel. And we need to, as YouTubers, need to stand up to YouTube and say, why don't you change this? You know, why don't we have a number? Why don't we have this? Why don't we have that? You know, I don't understand why I have to sit here and feel like it's okay for somebody to bully me or harass me or make troll accounts on me. You know, why is that okay, YouTube? Why is that okay for YouTube to allow harassment and bullies to put us down and they can't even do anything about it? You know, we feel like nobody's there for us. And that's what we need to understand, is that we have nobody. We can't fight a brick wall. And the brick wall is going to get to the point that we can't fight it anymore. So let's hope YouTube sees the day of light, that we can change this and we can move on from this situation and see a better YouTube for the next future. Because I love YouTube. I'm so happy I have this platform, but YouTube needs to fix some stuff. So let's disagree to agree, and let's move on. So like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.